Hi Geminis, how are you? I totally missed your reading last month and I completely forgot. I'm completely sorry. Okay, let's get started. Geminis. Let's get started. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages and advice? What's going on in Gemini's life right now? In their love life, in their personal life? What do they need to hear the most? Or what do they need to have some insight in to? What are they missing? Spirit and Universe, messages for Geminis. Doing a 9-card spread with a significator. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Fool reversed. Something isn't just quite ready to begin. Something is needing to begin, but it's just not ready yet. Okay, let's talk about this. That's the Fool reversed here. What's underneath that? The Sun, we have talking about happiness, enjoyment, fulfillment. We could definitely be talking about children. The Sun definitely represents children. So the Fool, maybe you're wanting to have kids, but you're just not ready yet, or you're about to have a kid, or that's going to bring a lot of, or children bring a lot of love into your life. But this definitely is, I'm sensing children, babies, new beginnings, happiness, but there's kind of this pause on it for some reason. Okay. And then here with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you know, when this does decide to take place, right, whatever this new beginning is, when this does occur, you're kind of understanding that it's going to make you very happy, but it's also going to speed things up. Okay? There's going to be this hastening of activity and growth. And this comes after a long period of feeling low, dark, hurt, and whatever this new beginning is that's about to happen is going to very much change your world. So that's exciting. I'm so happy for you, but let's talk about this because there's some things here, okay? Okay, Four of Swords, significant in your first row. So this is you healing or getting very clear on your thoughts. You see the potion here, or the medicine. She's resting. Someone's checking on her. She's sorting her thoughts. But notice, right? It's cold outside. So she's definitely... People are already starting to do fireworks. It's so annoying. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get these done so I can go to my pool barbecue. Like definitely resting. So something definitely occurred in your life, right? We know this. Something definitely occurred in your life that was very dark. And it's pretty recent, right? Within the last year. And you're choosing to get up and walk away, but you're still spinning about it. It definitely involves third-party relationship or heartbreak. I'm sensing more third-party-ish. And then it definitely includes an ending of some sort. So I don't know if this has to do with emotional endings, relationships ending, but not only ending, but it's this, whatever it was that occurred and that happened, is transformative. It's not that it was transformative, it is occurring right now. It's definitely leading you to a warmer place. I mean, you can just see with the colors in the cards here, we've got back turned to the light, focusing and growing, developing, building, saving, being tired. Okay, but we have a lot of blues and whites and blacks and grays here. There's kind of this heavier feel to what has been happening. It's leading somewhere warmer pretty quickly, but you're not forgetting where it's coming from. You're not forgetting this. This could be treatment in a relationship. This could be, you're not forgetting it. You're not over it. What you're doing is you're trying to figure out, I love this so much. Air. I mean, it's just like, this is all about you and your mindset. It's all about you and your perspective and your perception of a situation. But I think you're holding on so tightly to you because I think you know you're in the right. Okay? That is why these are here so strongly, and that is why this is here so strongly. The Justice card, a Major Arcana card, the card of Libra, the card of balancing the scales. And when you are so prevalent in all of it, including hurt and pain, and this like kind of trifecta situation that's causing you to come up the winner, the great strategist, the smarter person, that's what you're showing them. Okay? Now, this is an interesting significator, very interesting significator with all of these cards. Because this is how you feel. Geminis, this is your internal dialogue. This is where your mind is spinning. You may be one, because there's two types of Geminis, right? And I know they both have the twins. All Geminis are represented by the twins. We know this, right? The light side, the dark side, the part of your side, the good girl, the bad guy. We know all that, okay? Crazy, sane, whatever. We know that. But what we don't understand and what a lot of people don't know is that there's two types of Geminis. There are the Geminis that are very social and extroverted. And then there's the Geminis that are actually very quiet and slow. And they can be chatty. You can be chatty, but at the same time, the quieter ones tend to have all that, this internal dialogue that takes place all the time. So there's a lot of uncertainty and questioning and spinning thoughts and weighing out alternatives, kind of like a Libra, but Libras need other people to tell them. Gemini, you like to figure this, if you're one of the quieter Geminis, you like to figure this out on yourself. So you might be a little cluttery and a little messy, but it's because you're not so concerned with your exterior surroundings. All these happenings are happening in your head, right? So the reason why I'm saying all of that is because this is what you feel like in your head. You feel like saying all the things. You feel like doing all the things, all the rage, all the anger, all the I told you so, all the you suck, you're a piece of shit, all of the getting even revenge theories, all of the missing and emotional and sadness and happy times, all of that. You want to do all the things in your head. You're filtering through all of it. But what you're not doing, which I love, you're actually not acting on it. And you're doubling up here. Because this was so impactful. This was so impactful. This was, right? This was. Okay? All of this was so much that it knocked you out, but it didn't knock you, it knocked you down, but it didn't knock you out. And now you're doubling up on your strengths. You're doubling up on your cold exterior. You're doubling up on your chilling, your lack of emotions. You're cutting off your emotions, even to yourself right now. And you are only preparing and thinking and strategizing all the moves, all the plays. Because your end goal is to make this occur while doing nothing. Your end goal is to have them do this to themselves. That's why, now again, we're kind of running two storylines here because there could be babies. I'm definitely feeling like there's a new birth around, or kids coming into the picture, or nieces and nephews coming to visit, something along those lines. There's definitely a major shift and a change, and there's joyous times ahead, but there's kind of this underlying revenge-worthy, I'm going to win and you're going to self-destruct energy here, that there's a bigger strategy here taking place, okay? And I really hope that's not the case, but this is like one side and then this is the other side. Like there's definitely some strategizing taking place. Okay, so then we definitely have the Nine of Pentacles, which is talking about independence and freedom and money and loving life alone. And notice that she's facing away from, but looking at this very controlling type of scenario that possibly she was in once. Okay, this has to do with the domineering individual. There could be control, there could be abuse, psychological and emotional, mostly psychological here with the sword. We could be talking about definite mind games, right? Narcissistic type of behavior that you're not going to put up with. You'll play that game right back and you'll win. Because when someone needs that type of control so badly, or when they have to put you down to make themselves feel good, you can figure that type of a person out in five seconds flat. And then they just embarrass themselves along the way. So again, shutting this down. Now I say this because we have the Ten of Cups reversed and we have the Four of Cups. So all of a sudden, you are showing complete apathy, boredom, and love's being offered to you, because part of this person's control is that they, when you shut down, they try to play the game back, but ultimately they know they're going to lose, so they kind of come crawling back. But you're done with that game now. Excuse me while I take a drink. So the emotions are turned off. Now, I'm going to clarify this whole section because this was like leading to this beautiful, happy place. You may have a child and you're leaving somebody that you had this child with, and now your end game is to find somebody better and happier and just be happier. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to clarify this. Just pull two cards on this underlying situation here real quick. Please clarify the bottom of the deck with two cards for Geminis. Please clarify the bottom of the deck with two cards for Geminis. You know, the only reason anybody ever acts like this is because they have extremely low self-worth and self-esteem. Now, they may act like that. Like, for example, I was in a relationship once with a guy who was like really dark into the sex stuff, right? Like there was all this demeaning and calling myself names and like slapping around, and like it really fucked me up for a long, sorry about my language, but it really messed me up for a long time. Like, I don't think that dude cared, but I also don't think that dude had any idea how much that was impacting me, right? And now it's like the girl that he's with now, he cheated on me with. And like, I know she's dealing with the same type of emotional struggles, because somebody like that who needs that, right, but won't give you what you need, but you have to give him what he needs. Like, somebody like that is like a seriously demented individual. Like, they're like really off. There's something wrong with them. And I really feel for her, because I know that this is all taking place. And not only that, but let's just start off by saying he cheated on me with you. So good luck, lady. Like, that dude will cheat on you forever. In fact, I know he did, because he came back and cheated on you with me. Like, that dude is just a scumbag, right? And he was controlling, and he did play mind games, and he blamed it all on me and saying I was doing it. And he was just a very low ego, low self-worth type of person, even though he would puff himself up like, I'm so great. I don't have low self-esteem. I don't, those types of scenarios, though, that we can get into in relationships, and those types of emotional places, you have to pull yourself out of that, and you're the only one that can do it. Now, you can have friends that do it. Now, what is it probably very significant in changing? Yeah, like, I know that there's a lot of stuff that's taking place in their lives, a lot of changes that's taking place in their lives right now, and I'm hoping that this is not the case. But at the same time, somebody that would do that to one person will definitely do it to another person, and he did it to you already. Like, I already know it because I was there. So the circle just goes round and round. But the thing is like, I know that she's doing this too. Okay, so let's clarify. Okay, so we have, again, yeah, you're definitely willing to fight another fight, but you're not letting your own self stop you. This is analysis paralysis. This is low self-esteem, confusing, not certain of who you are, feeling very stuck, spinning thoughts. But you're letting all of that go. You're battle torn, but you're not done. So this is the end goal, essentially. And you've gone through all this, or you're going through all of this. There definitely is one significant player here that is not so stand-up, not a stand-up human being. And you're definitely going to come out on top here, but you're just kind of waiting. And you're definitely playing your cards right. You know exactly what you're doing. You're being very calculating about it. So congratulations. Because I'll tell you one thing. I know that they certainly deserve it. Okay? All right, let's pull an oracle card quickly. Spirit and Universe. Highest level message for Geminis. Highest level message for Geminis. Like, I have a friend that, she's a Gemini, and she has a little daughter, and this dude that she was with literally treated her like absolute shit, and he lied to her, and she's left now, and I'm so excited because she's gonna win. She is gonna win because she's so beautiful and kind and caring and warm and like gentle that she's about ready to meet somebody unbelievable, stable, wealthy, good looking. Like, the guys that go after her are just unbelievable, and they're good people. And she's smart now to be like, nope, you're not good. Nope, you're not good, right? So she's not even spending time. if she can sense that they're not a good person. Okay, so the singer of intuition. Yes. Is she tapping into her intuition? Yes. Are you understanding what's going on? Yes. Are you being calculating about it? Yes. Have you rested your mind and now you're part of a bigger plan to come out the winner on top? Yes. Is it scheming? No. Like, you're dealing with a very unfortunate soul that probably had a lot of negative things happen in his past, and so he has to take it out on you. His or her, by the way. I'm not saying this is all about guys. Perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. In a reading, the presence of the singer of intuition indicates that information is available to us if we will just listen to our own inner knowing. You feel like doing this, you want to do this, but you know better. That's why you're calming down here. Okay. Perhaps we already have heard it and still doubt our subtle senses, our feelings, hunches, or intuitions about the situation. It is desirable that we should seek solitude, meditate, and practice stillness and patience. This is a time for inward focus, a time to open the inner door to intuition. Okay? The presence of the singer in a card spread radiates special illumination and insight to the other cards around it. So yes, you're very aware that you want to rage. You're very aware that you want to do all the things to them. You're very aware what they did to you. You're very aware how you could come out the winner. You're also very aware of the amount of stillness and strategy and patience that it will take. You're also very aware of your ability to do so. Okay? Leave your comments below, Geminis. I love you. On my channel also, there is a spread called the You Plus Them. Oh, I need to call her back. It's called the You in Them reading. So you can order one on my booking site, but also I just posted those all on the same day as today, so be sure to watch that. It's called the You in Them reading. All right? I love you so much, Geminis, and I will talk to you later. Bye.